Today is Wednesday, the 13th, 12th of April. I was about to end the vlog from last night because I didn't end the vlog last night. I forgot to. And I really wish I would have remembered to because of what I'm about to talk about. But here it goes. I'm really gonna try to hold in the tears. It's rained and poured so much with things for both Brad and I. And I don't know when it's gonna end. I called this months ago. I knew it was going to happen. I should have said something, but how do you say something? How do you say something without sounding like, sorry, that's like really bright. How do you say something without being self-centered, without hurting someone's feelings? But I just knew this was going to happen again. If you guys don't want to listen about our infertility stuff, then you can just end the vlog. Months ago, I shared my heart with how it feels to learn about other people, especially people in our family or close friends, finding out that they're pregnant and fearing that they will use a baby name that's been on my list, our list, for a long time. It happened again. And this time it hurts more because it's family. Yes, it's Brad's side of the family, so they don't know that this name meant something special to me and my side of the family, because this name, which has several different versions, and I wasn't sure which version we would use should we have a daughter, but I knew that I would use this name should we have a daughter. Our family has a history. More recently, I don't know if it went back generations either, but like within this last couple generations, let's just say, our family very often uses someone's name, first name, as a middle name for someone who is wanting to honor someone who is still living and for someone who has passed and is now in heaven. And I have been cherishing and holding on to the hope and dream that I too can continue that tradition. And it's the name of my great-grandmother on my mom's side. And last night, after Brad and I got home from his first full day off in a long time, my first time getting out of the house, not because of a doctor's appointment, we got a text message saying that this person had given birth to their baby girl, and we found out the first name a few days ago, and I was just like, you know, or maybe it was a week ago, I can't quite remember. But I was just like, okay, like, that's none of my names, whether first name, middle name, like, that's none of the names. A few minutes later, like, Brad walks over here because he, like, refilled my ice water, and I just said to him randomly, because I have been worried about this name for the longest time, more so than like the first name, even though like that still obviously would hurt if the first name was used. I said to him, I'm like, dude, do you hear what the middle name is yet? And he's just like, no. And I'm like, I pray that it's not a version of my grandmother's name, because even though I know I want to use a version of her name, like, I don't know what version that may be yet, should we have a baby girl. 15 minutes later or so, it was a version. It was a middle name. She chose a version of my great-grandmother's name. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen, because this name is like so trendy right now, especially for a middle name. So I should have known. I can't believe I haven't cried. It almost was like, I don't really want to say deja vu, but it felt like deja vu, because I just had a feeling all along, because of the fact that like we knew way back when we found out that she was pregnant with a baby girl. I just had like the biggest like fear and anxiety about what her name would be, because this is the first family member on either side that has been pregnant with a baby girl, and baby girl names have always been easier for me to pick versus boy names. So that's how I ended my night last night. It just really hurts. And I get it. She had no idea. They had no idea. I get it. But it's just one thing to add to the list of stuff that just keeps going wrong. And I know things could be a lot worse. I do truly know that. Believe me, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know that. It just hurts like crazy. And I know I could use a different version of the name, but it still hurts knowing that her daughter has that middle name, all because of it being like on a really trendy top middle name list, you know? Like, I can tell you at least 6 or 7 other people who have used this name as a middle name. Not close friends, you know, but like acquaintances from previous jobs or school or whatever it may be. Like, it's a very trendy name. And some of y'all could probably guess this name. I don't know. I don't know why I keep rambling on. Taking another sucker punch to the gut of our infertility journey. Here it is. Can you believe I've gotten through the whole video, or the whole explanation of explaining how hurt I am without crying? For those of you that have been following us for a while, you know how hard that is for me to not cry. Or is it how easy it is for me to cry? I don't know. Yeah, you know how easy it is for me to cry. And so you know how hard it is for me to have kept the tears in. I just don't understand why we keep getting thrown all these things in every single direction. And I know we all struggle through life. God didn't intend for us not to struggle. I fully understand that. I fully understand that. I know that God knows what I'm feeling. He knew what I was feeling before I even started speaking about this just now, because He knows all of the plans that He has laid out for us, each and every one of us. This may seem so little on the bigger part of life, but it still hurts. And with that, before I start to cry, I am going to end it. Thanks for listening. If you guys listened this long, I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one.